Hey guys, welcome to week 6 announcement. Prez here. For those of you who haven't been following, which I think is no one here, at least no one watching live. This is the Origin Gaming's League, Destiny League, week 6 announcement. The league is a weekly or a season-long competition. Each week there are challenges that each team must complete for Nightfall's PvP and for the raids. So I announced the raids and the challenges throughout each week. Currently, right now, standings after week 5. This is the halfway point in our season. With 61 points, we have the Chainsaw Massacre. With 32 points, we have the Usurpers. And with 28 points, we have the Diamond Cutters. So that's War Wizard's team, Chainsaw's team, and Frank's team. All teams put up a raid this week, which was pretty exciting because that has not been happening throughout most of the season. So great job, everyone, on getting that raid done. I even got to participate in 2 of them, which was pretty fun. So I hope everyone enjoyed Momentum Control. It was definitely fun watching Straggly shoot some people in the head on his Twitch stream. Although I know some people were struggling hard with it. But, we do what we do. So this week, theme of the week is the Master Class. So, or Master Race, depending on how you call your classes. So the raid, as I mentioned before, is going to be Spire of Stars. It must be completed with all Guardians using the same class. So either all Titans, all Warlocks, or all Hunters. Your kinetic weapon is going to be a pulse rifle. Your energy weapon, a submachine gun, and for heavy weapon, you can use anything you want. So there are no restrictions on your heavy weapons this week. So, like I said, kinetic is pulse, energy is SMG, heavy is any, and it will be all Guardians will be using the same class. Nightfall is going to be 950 as it always is. It's going to be the same stipulation, so all the same class. Pulse rifle, SMG, and any heavy. I think that'll be pretty easy this week. Hopefully we'll see a lot of high scores again. PvP is going to be the best of 5 rounds again. It's going to be 4v4. We're going to do Mayhem this week. So just like last week we did Momentum Control, everyone was dying with 1 shot. This week everyone's going to die to supers. So the rounds are going to be 5 minutes long. Ask your question, Straggly. What's up? Just waiting for Straggly to ask his question. Have multiples of 1 subclass. I don't care about subclass as long as they're all Titans, Warlocks, or Hunters. So 6 or 3 or 4, however, whatever game you're playing, they all have to be the same. You could have 6 Golden Guns. I don't care. Or 6 Wells. If you really want 6 Wells. Yes, it has started, Lucidon. Clearly you're not paying that much attention. So, like I said, all the same class in all of them. So, as I was saying, PvP, best of 5 rounds, 4v4 Mayhem, all same subclass. In this, different weapon than the other 2. You can only use special weapons and heavy weapons. So, you cannot use primary ammo weapons. It's only special and heavy weapons. You can use any abilities, and you can use any supers. You just cannot use any kinetic weapons. So no auto rifles, no scout rifles, no pulse rifles, no hand cannons, no sidearms, etc., etc., etc. So pretty much shotguns, snipers, fusion rifles, and then whatever heavy that you want. I anticipated being a lot of grenades and supers anyway, so really not much on that front anyway, as it is. But just so you know. So to recap real quick, Week 6 is the Master Race, Master Class week. Spire of Stars is the raid. The 950 Ordeal is going to be the Pyramidion this week. For both of those, it's going to be all one class of Guardian, Kinetic Pulse, Energy, SMG, and Heavy can be any weapon that you want. For PvP, best of 5 rounds, 4v4 Mayhem, 5-minute rounds, all the same class, and you can only use special or heavy weapons throughout this fight. As I mentioned earlier, week 6, this is week 6, so we will be doing a suggestions poll for next week, or next season rather. So I'll be putting those up tomorrow. There'll probably be more than one. I might break it out: raid, nightfall, PvP, how to improve, and maybe a season overall. So maybe 4 total polls. It will be open. You can add whatever you want on the list. So even if you go in right away and click your selections, check back it'll be up through the end of the season. So at least for 3 weeks. So go back in, check, see if someone else posted you like their idea, update it. I'll be spamming chat every few days, as I did before the league, with the polls, just to remind you. Week 9, we're going to have is going to be the final week of season 1. So we only have 4 more weeks left, Guardians. And that's when we're going to begin signups for season 2. I think for the most part, everyone's getting to a point where they've competed in quite a few events. But don't forget, you have to compete in at least 3 weeks of your team's events in order to be eligible to participate next season. There are some exceptions to that rule. For example, people who joined later in the season, so Darth Zug, DACM, hopefully they'll get in 3 weeks. They still can. But if they only get in 2, I'm not going to penalize them because they've only been in the league for fewer weeks. So do your best. I saw a lot of great participation last week. Super happy about that. And then for the raid for week 7, the raid is going to be Crown of Sorrows. We only have 2 raids left to do. So, the harder ones were coming up. So make sure that you are ready for that. And that's everything, I think. If no one has any questions, that's Prez signing off. And good luck in week 6, Guardians.